welcome back to my channel. I'm back with the Q&A. I'm back with I don't know. My goal is to do 20 questions, but we'll see how many we get through. It depends on how many we get through. I will count and then that'll be how many we do. But I thought I should do a Q&A because I'm about to eat a salad right now. Got my fork. I'm Kardashian shaking up my salad. And for anybody who's wondering, not that you're wondering, but if you are, I got a barbecue chicken salad from Panera. That's where I got it from. I wouldn't call it a mukbang, but I definitely have my salad in here. Alright, so the first question that I have is, what shows am I into? Now, the shows that I'm into right now are Law & Order, SVU. I've always been into Law & Order, SVU. The next thing I would say is The Walking Dead. If you're not, what do I say? I just want to put a disclaimer out there. I'm going to be eating and talking. If you don't like it, bye. Have a good day. Law & Order SVU first. That is like one of my top favorite shows. Another one of my top favorite shows is CSI Miami, because there's different versions. Miami. Don't ever be disrespectful. CSI Miami. And then I love The Walking Dead. I am currently right now, they put season 10 on Netflix and I am watching it, and let me tell you, like, I don't watch it when it's on TV because I don't like waiting week to week for an episode. But I will say, for Law & Order SVU, I will wait week to week for an episode. And it literally pierces my soul a little bit because I just want to watch the next episode. So I do not watch The Walking Dead on live TV because I'd rather wait for it to be on Netflix so I can binge it. So I think I'm on episode 6 or 7. That is a show I will not watch live on TV. The next question is, how often do you play sports? Is eating a sport? Because I do that every day. I don't play sports often. The next question says, what is your favorite drink? Okay. Let me answer this. What is this, 2021? If you would have asked me in January of 2019, my favorite drink is a shot of tequila. That's me being real. Not being fake, being transparent. Because that's what the world lacks, transparency. Right now, I don't have a favorite drink. Maybe, ooh, I'm lying. I will now say, this is the first time I'm saying this out loud out of my mouth. Raspberry lemonade. Now granted, I know when you go to a restaurant you ask for a raspberry lemonade. They give you a lemonade with raspberry syrup or whatever. It's not like legit raspberry lemonade, but raspberry lemonade with the raspberry syrup. That's my favorite drink. What is my dream car? That's a good question. Because actually, if you ask anybody that I know, they say, oh, Taylor's dream car is a Bentley. But like, I switched it to like a Bentley truck. Now, I think my dream car is still just a Bentley. Because I just like the way a Bentley looks. Another question says, where would you rather be from? There's another place that I'd rather be from. I'm fine with where I'm from. I'm from where I'm from and it is what it is. Like, It is what it is. The next question says, what job would you be terrible at? Before I answer this question, I just want to say my birthday is May 3rd. I would be very terrible at a yes man job. I am not the person to have as a yes man. I'm not even gonna elaborate on that. The next question says, what age would I like to live to? There is no age that I would like to live to. The next question says, what takes up most of your time? Eating and social media. The next question is, what is the best way to start the day? This is the honest God truth, and this is what I do every morning when I wake up. When I wake up in the morning, I grab my phone, I go to my Holy Bible app, I go to the Bible app, and I see what the verse is for the day. I read the verse, I sit there and I think about it for a little bit, and then I pray. I literally pray the verse that I'm given. So if the verse is about letting go of worry, my prayer is about letting go of worry. Because sometimes I will say, sometimes I wake up and I read those verses that I see every morning. I don't understand. I read it, but I don't understand what it's talking about. And I ask the Lord, like, what are you talking about? So if there is one thing that I could recommend somebody doing for the start of their day, as soon as they open their eyes, reading a Bible verse and using that Bible verse to carry out your day. Alright, the next question says, how different was your life 1 year ago? COVID was like super real. Like, it's real, but like nobody knew what COVID like was just happening, so nobody knew what the heck to do. So last August, I will say COVID was a thing, and they just started like kind of like figuring out like what to do, whether to allow things to start happening or whether to allow masks or whether to, so a year ago my life was totally different. There was a worldwide pandemic, and I've never been alive for anything like that. For a lot of people that was a bad year. I went through a lot of things in 2020. I won't say it was a bad year, but I went through a lot of things in 2020. I'm going through a lot of things in 2021. So I will say COVID was the difference. The next question says, what are some things that you had to unlearn? I am still learning how to not accept unhealthiness. And this is within friendships, relationships, and with your family. I have to learn to not accept unhealthiness. Like, I don't have to make it fit in my thing called life. I don't have to make it fit in my space. Unhealthy is unhealthy, and I don't have to make it fit just so life can go by. Unhealthiness does not have to be accepted. The next question is, what's your favorite genre of book or movie? So I can say the majority of the books I read, they were Nancy Drew books, and that's like crime, mystery, whatever. So I would say that that's it for books. For movies, it's between crime, horror, and action. What's the farthest I've ever been from home? Florida. What's the most interesting place I've ever been? The most interesting place I've ever been, Canada. What fad or trend do I hope comes back? I hope that people having natural bodies, having natural skin, having natural hair, I hope that comes back. And this is no shade to people who've gotten work done. Y'all look good, because I be looking at y'all, I follow y'all, like it's whatever, but I think that it should be normalized that like people have flaws. Like, I'm on this camera with no filter and I have discoloration. I don't have the longest eyelashes. I don't have the perfect eyebrows. My hair isn't freshly done. I have stretch marks on my chest. I'm not a perfect human being, and no one's perfect. But I hope that that becomes normal. Like, I don't have a flat stomach. A lot of people look at me and they're like, oh, you're super skinny. I don't have a big butt. I don't have a flat stomach. I don't have boobs that literally sit up at my chin. Gravity is real. So they hang. Alright, so the next question says, what are you most likely to become famous for? So if I were to become famous for anything, if like I said, if it was up to me, I think I'd probably be famous for telling people what it is for what it is. I'm not the kind of person that sugarcoats things, which is why people are always like, Taylor, we won't get Taylor to say anything, because when people hear stuff from me, it comes off harsh. It's not me being harsh. It's just, you ask me a question, I'm going to answer it. It's about being real. And I feel like, you know, since the internet and social media was created, people are so sensitive. So it's like when they hear real things, like, they get so thrown off. They take it as a threat. It's not a threat. That's just how I feel. Don't ask me if you don't want to know how I feel. Alright, so the next question is, how do you relax after a hard day of work? I either eat, or I get in my bed and I get on my phone, or I watch Netflix. I don't have a hard life. There be a lot going on in my life, but it ain't a hard life. Relaxing is me staying in bed, doing what I want, when I want, how I want, nobody dictating how long or how fast I gotta do something. That is a relaxing day after a hard day of work for me. Alright, so my last question for the Q&A will be, what's the best way a person can spend their time? I personally feel like in the space that I am right now, if I answering this question, the answer would be, the best way a person could spend their time is focusing on you. Focusing on what it is you love and what it is you like. Like, nobody's life is perfect. Nobody has it all figured out. You know, we all get up here and we watch YouTube and we see all these people who have it all together, but that it didn't always start out that way. You're watching them in their moment right now. Find what you like, whether it's making videos, whether it's making music, whether it's drawing, whether it's photography, whether it's being a nurse, whether it's being an activities director at a memory care facility, whatever it is that you want to do. Like, focus on your goal, you know? For me, it's been a long road for me. Like, I've struggled with like what I want to do. One minute I want to be a nurse, one minute I want to be a pediatrician, and then it's like, you know what? And it's like, now it's like I'm kind of in that space where I'm like trying to figure out what it is that I love and what it is that I like. I have a skincare line that I'm about to start. I never in a million years thought I'd be starting a skincare line, but coming soon, you will be hearing about a skincare line coming from Wa. And it's like, it's a beautiful thing. Like, so whatever that you have, your hair, makeup, doing YouTube videos. You know, today when I was vlogging, while I was out shopping, I watched people look at me like I was crazy. Don't let that stop you. People are going to look at you like you're crazy because they don't understand what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Do it. Do whatever you can to the best of your abilities, and wherever your heart is, do it. Don't let anybody talk you out of it. Don't let anybody stop you. Relationships, friends, family. Don't let anybody stop you from what you're doing. If you have a goal, reach that goal. And never have just one set thing that you're just going to do. There should always be something that surpasses. It's like, okay, yeah, I want to have a skincare line, but I don't want to just stop by me having an online like skincare line. I want to have spas. I want to sell loungewear, comfortable clothing, face tools, whether it be rollers, eye masks. I want to expand so that way I'm not boxed into just, oh my God, I sell serums and moisturizers. No, you want to think bigger than what you are. If you set your eyes on just one little goal and can't see past that one goal that you have, you'll be stuck forever. So like, that's what I would say. Spend your time working toward what you want. And it is okay to prioritize you. Prioritizing you is the best thing you can do for yourself. The best thing. Don't doubt yourself. Even if you're in a situation where it feels like it's hard, don't doubt yourself. don't take steps back, only take steps forward. That is what I would say. So that was the last question for my Q&A. I thank you guys for listening to me babble for over 20 minutes. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching the video and continuing to support me. Press that bell if you like to be notified every time I drop a video. And I will see you guys in my next video.